It's the 4 o'clock shadow. Uh, don't need to wait. It's four. Co-host or no co-host, people like Omer or Wise Guys Streaming, uh, and many others. Well, I say many, and it's Tuesday. I'll be on topic list. Not tomorrow. Tonight. Hopefully, if nothing goes, bad. Uh, you know, been spending more time with Abby. Have I have other DVDs like this one that my sister sent me. That's not included with what I've been showing the last couple of days. Ordered this at the end of last year, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, because I knew it was a great musical and throwback with people like George Burns that's no longer around, and then all the Bee Gees are gone except for the oldest, Barry, Peter Frampton. He's pretty non-existent, but like the movie, went out and saw it at the theater, believe it or not, when it came out. And was it 78 or 77 Star Wars year? I don't know. Somewhere about there. Has Steve Martin in there. And recent like this 1996 Fun with the Fab Four documentary that was given to me simply because I bought this one off eBay. So those things like that and more recent acquisitions aren't going to be included with the stuff that I've been showing of late. But anyways, so it's not like I bought the Expanse, all the Expanse, uh, at the end of last year, and have watched it. So while we're waiting on Shadowhawk, hopefully the link and everything will be working. And let me just go over here on the browser and make sure. Okay. If you hadn't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting on? Oh my gosh, have we got that many Hell Rex Wise Guys Entertainment in the house? I did stop by and say hi to him before the show. Apex Comics in the house. Riley's in the house. Hello. Shadowhawk is in the house. Caleb Reynolds is in the house. Wow. Yeah. Hey, buddy, not coming on today. I will be in the chat, but don't want it to go live in case I lose my shit. Okay. Hope everyone is having a better day than I am. Okay. All right. I had to read that on another browser, but yeah, let's get started where we left off here. Greatest American Hero. I think you can see that. Let me just downside. Yeah, you can see that. So you got the complete series there. I just thought I would finish these last few boxes. Witchblade. I think Shadowhawk said that he wasn't even aware that there was a Witchblade. Yeah, it ran for one season. I wasn't aware till I saw the DVD, and then of course I bought it. It's comic book related. The Batman, good series, like the Batman. Complete first season there, and second season, third season. We got the fourth season, fifth season. Heck yeah. Batman versus Dracula. Same Batman as in that other series. That was kind of a movie came out. I remember, that being at rental places. Batman Beyond. Love Batman Beyond. Love the concept of it. Season 2 there. Season 3. Brave and the Bold. I only ran for 3 seasons. This one's the part 1 of part 1. Part 1 and part 2. Or season 1, part 2. There we go. If you haven't seen Batman the Brave and the Bold, one of the best things they've ever done, I think. Retro, but very nice. Season 2, part 1. So they kind of parsed this thing out instead of giving you a whole season. I don't know why. Complete third season. See, 12 new adventures on 2 discs. Complete series of Spectacular Spider-Man. And a lot of these, they give you, okay, here's $10 up to $10 free on a ticket, if you buy that. So pretty cool. I don't know if that's the same thing or a different version of it. Okay, this is the Blu-ray. They might have just had that on Blu-ray, and I do have some Blu-rays. Most of them aren't pictured. Uh, there it is on DVD. Garfield, Pet Force, Garfield's Pet Force, sort of superhero oriented. Ben Affleck and Daredevil, with pretty solid movie, I thought. Mask and Son of Mask. The Tick, the entire series. I know Doc will be happy to see that. He likes, and Push. Watch that. That's a pretty good movie, actually. Here's a bunch of them. Kick Ass, The Spirit. So yes, I do have The Spirit, The Crow. Uh, the Jason Momoa Conan, I believe that is, and Thomas Jane Punisher. Probably my favorite iteration of Punisher. Uh, Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 2. Little animated Iron Man there. There's the 80s action hour. What's that? DVD comic book collection. Yes. Came out in 1994. Several iterations, even a manga. It's kind of manga. If it came out, I pretty much picked it up. You know, if I saw it at Walmart or whatever. Judge Dredd, great. And the other Judge Dredd, Killing Joke, Wolverine and the X-Men. Good little series. Ninja Turtles. And the second Ninja Turtles. Yeah, there's one box. Where am I drawing from? Here we go. Yeah, 3 boxes to go. And like I say, they only hold about 32 per box. So we should go through this fairly quickly. Oh, The Mechanic. I've been wanting to watch that. I forgot that I actually had that. I'm gonna have to watch that. Been wanting to watch The Mechanic again. Eric Roberts, he's been in everything. Now this actor here, I believe, passed away not too long ago. Coach of the Year, Robert Conrad. Of course, he was in Wild Wild West back in the 60s. Take a look at the chat here. Tick live action and animation were both good. Yeah, I don't know if I've got any of the animated Tick, but I do have the live action. It's a lot of different oddball stuff. I mean, you used to be able to pick up, DVD like this for even old game shows here from the 50s or 60s that you never even heard of, for $1. I like this Family Dollar. I got them at different places. The real Bruce Lee, the true life story of the dragon, from his earliest films to legends, martial arts legends. There we go. What? Yeah, okay, there we go. True life story of martial arts legend. There we go. I actually got one Christmas when I was still giving out Christmas gifts to my brother. After a while, it's like, okay, you know, uh, I just stopped giving. I found some of these $1,000,000 cars. I thought that would be pretty cool. Legends of Oz, Jungle Bunch. Oh, here's a classic from the 60s that a lot of you, maybe from the late 50s. I probably saw it in reruns when I was in diapers. Johnny Bravo. Yeah, some of the early Dexter and Ed and Eddie and Courage the Cowardly Dog, some of the early first generation Cartoon Network, some of their original material. Uh, original. What is that skipping? Atomic Betty. Yeah. My sister gave me another copy of this, I think. Cloning around. No, this is a second one. She gave me the first one, another copy of it. We're back. A dinosaur story. Dark Crystal. hmm Beast Wars. I've got some Transformers stuff. Transformers Prime. Librarian Season 1. It's a pretty good series. Futurama. I think this is my only Futurama I have. No, Bender's Big Score. I don't know if that's just a single thing or if it's. I have one season of Futurama. I know. Here's an old 60s Mad Monsters. I think this was probably Rankin and Bass. It wasn't animated. You can see the Boris Karloff figure back there. Here's another one, Mad Monster Party with puppets. Again, from the mid 60s. Here was kind of the remake of the Monsters. Wasn't that good. I mean, compared to the original here, this was like a movie, I guess. They did in full color. Season 2, season 1. I think looking in here, I'd already or looking out where I keep these, I actually had, recently because it was such a great price, I got I got the Adams Family and had totally forgotten about it. Uh, but they had the complete Adams Family for like $20, so I bought it again. You know, not realizing I had already bought it years earlier. Guess that happens from time to time. It was so cheap. There's that Evil Knievel. Remember when George Hamilton would be on TV once a year? An early Nicole Kidman story there, BMX Bandits. Check the chat here. Woo, did you show these film covers last night? No, these were this is continuation. This is the last 3 boxes, I think. Only asked because they reminded me of being a cock in chat. Laugh out loud. Oh yeah, you were imbibing a little bit. I remember. I think that was actually the day before, but I might be remiss. Alice in Wonderland. I actually watched this version of Alice in Wonderland that came out in, I'm thinking 1971 when I was in first grade. It is, was a trip. Also watched Pippi Longstockings and the Return of Pippi Longstockings. Spartacus, the original Spartacus. Buster Keaton collection. I'm more of a Chaplin fan. They all had their thing. There's your Basil Rathbone, Sherlock Holmes, Secret Weapon. There's some dum dum bum Dragnet. I recently watched some Sherlock Holmes, a Baker Street, TV program, British TV program that probably showed here in America in the mid 50s, 54, I think. Good, solid. One of my favorite movies. I think a modern day classic, Braveheart. Godzilla. And there's your lizard representation for today. Lorenzo, Godzilla, the animated series. Or at least part of it, the Monster Wars trilogy. Rocky, I pity the fool. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch The Mechanic again. That is box 26. I've got box 27, and I never did show box number 1. So we'll just do box number 1. I Am Omega. Monsters, Alien versus Hunter, instead of like Alien versus Predator. Lockdown, that was a pretty good movie. Unrated edition. Halo Legends. I was looking at, some comic um, things about comics from a YouTube thing that I watch quite often. I kind of got away from it and then came back to it. Actually, putting up some pretty good content, and there was one Halo book that I might have in my possession that might be worth a little bit of money, comic book wise. Exchange. This is really good with Kyle, who and Stephen Baldwin. That Kyle played in David Lynch's Dune. He also played in Twin Peaks. But good little exchange of bodies, mind into bodies that disintegrate after a while. He's running against the clock. Pretty cool. Scavengers, I've watched it a few times. It's a pretty good movie. Complete season 1 of Farscape. Of course, they show a lot of this on YouTube now, but it's always nice to have physical media. I remember picking these up at Hastings, the different various seasons of Farscape. Peacekeeper Wars, Archives, Crusade. I've actually have one of the few props from Crusade. Crusade is the 1 season, 13 episode continuation series, from Babylon 5, dealing with a couple of characters that were in the series, 2 or 3. Undersea Kingdom, I've got that on something else. Radar Men from Mars, Phantom Empire. That's actually with Gene Autry. That's kind of like uh, an early serial that. Uh, but here is your inspiration for Rocketeer right here. Radar Men from Moon and other things that he was in. Undersea Kingdom's a really early one, like maybe late 30s with that one. It's actually pretty elaborate. I actually have that in like a wood grain set, that and the Phantom Empire, and I think maybe another. Um, but the Phantom Empire is like with walk around robot, 10 robots and cowboys. Like I said, Gene Autry's in that sci-fi creature collection. Shadowhawk might even have this one that's got Mothra in there and the giant claw. Oh no, not the giant claw. Just checking the chat there. Cyber Tracker. Some of these are pretty bad. I'm sure they're probably on Tubi. But some are all right. I mean, I didn't know about Gamera till I bought this. There's Gamera. See, Convict. That's in several of these. Skyline. I think that's pretty weird. Borgs. Future Wars. Tracers. There you go. Them. Heck yeah. World Without Ends. Satellite in the Sky, and The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. The Ray Harryhausen movie. Last Sentinel with the actress there from that played Starbuck in the Battlestar Galactica remake. She was in the Last Sentinel, and Daryl Hannah in the Final Days of Planet Earth. I believe that's Daryl Hannah. Wing Commander. There's one with Freddie Prinze Jr., believe it or not. But and Matthew Lillard is really good in that too. Actually, pretty good. Wing Commander. I like it. It's a pretty solid movie, I thought. Tron Legacy, the remake of the original. Here's the original there. Or well, I shouldn't say. Well, I guess maybe it's a remake. I don't know. Continuation, timeless. But to rewatch that, can't tell you. That's kind of a BBC thing. I think. I'm not sure. I don't see BBC on there. Final Battle V. Complete first season. I don't know how many seasons there were, but this was a pretty solid season for sort of the V upgrade from the 80s. I do recommend it, at least the first season. I would like to see Lex, the complete series. Well, now that is what, with McDowell there, that was in Clockwork Orange and killed Captain Kirk and in a lot of things, right? He's in Lex. Apex is always talking about Lex. It's a weird sci-fi thing for sure. When does the Drawathon begin? After I just get done with this, Gable. You gonna join us? That'd be cool. Complete series there. I first found Lex when it was at the grocery store. All right, that was one. Now we got one more. So we got about, and I took from this box recently and watched these Dead Zone. All the Dead Zones there. Good, a good series. I found out there was a couple more seasons to it. I think it leaves on a cliffhanger. Stargate Atlantis. That's where I first found Momoa as the character Ronan. Kind of, I mean, when this stuff came out on disc, I bought it. I never watched it when it was on TV. Falling Skies, that was kind of disappointing, to tell you the truth. Deadwood, I got like the 3 seasons of that. I don't think there was much more. Texan, I used to watch that. Billy Jack Collection. Legend of the Fall, I think that's a classic movie. I don't call very many modern movies classics, but I think that's a classic. Early Brad Pitt movie. Not that early, but early. Anthony Hopkins. Aidan Quinn, one of the Quinn brothers. He's done a couple things. Mystery Man. Couple copies of that, maybe. R.I.P.D. I actually watched this recently, so I pulled that out of the box too. This Island Earth, I might have to go back and watch that. This Island Earth had good looking creatures, but yeah, it's just one of those that I wish was better. Conga, sort of the British King Kong. Atlas Shrugged, I've got all those, I think. They're, varying. Read the book. What we got here? Constantine, that's what Elsie's talking about all the time. Tolkien, Master of the Rings, that's pretty neat. A definitive guide to the world of the rings. W.C. Field Classics. Actually, I highly recommend The Dentist. Hilarious. Talked about that before. Mission Impossible 1. I came out of this when the Guardians of the Galaxy was coming out. Defenders of the Galaxy. Well, that's my DVD collection as far as being photographed. Like I say, I've got other stuff. Recent arrivals and other stuff. Like I bought all the comic book I'm sorry, all the Gunsmoke, all 20 seasons of it. Now, before we get started on the Drawathon, which, if you want to come in, you can. Um, Let me just check with the chat here. Wish I could jump on and draw today, but I got something to do today, Omer says. Okay. Gabe Penny Shuck says, I'll be watching. What up, C Money? Um, yeah, we talked about this the other day. What about reprints? What about comic book reprints? Um, what are some factors that actually make those reprints? And I've mentioned a couple different things, scarcity, but it's not just scarcity, print run wise. I've mentioned that there are some reprints that have like Marshall Rogers, Todd McFarlane, uh, Jim Starlin, um, other artists, covers on reprints that that's the only way you can get that, and actually they're pretty net. They're pretty nice covers. Um, so, we've talked about a couple, but I thought I would go a little bit deeper in it real quick and just say multi-packs. They used to come out with multi-packs. That's why I've talked about the scarcity in the past of the DC Universe barcode. I went into my local comic book store and got like 44 different um, barcode. Now those are lower print numbers. Those come from those box packs. The box packs was kind of hit and miss. Some had the barcode, some didn't. They were like very limited run. Probably some of the, if not the lowest DC run. There's actually one that's never surfaced. It's said to have been printed. It's kind of a ghost issue. I'm looking for it. Of course, I'm not doing that much looking, but if you know if I ever see it, I'll pick it up. I won't ever, unless I've got a million copies of it. Some of them are like more common, sort of in the middle, and some rare. And like I say, some almost non existence. And of course, quality matters. I've got one, a Robin, I think, with spoiler on the cover, and slab 9.2. So pretty high grade, because those are almost like your Mark Jeweler variants where they were sold at military bases, and it's very hard to find those in high grade. I used to have it up there, but I think I moved all that, my slab books, most of them, just to see how many I would have, into an appropriate slabbing box. Um, so I got that for a pretty good price. And 9.2, that's pretty high grade for those DC Universe. When I first saw, I just snickered. I said, "Why? Why?" And then I heard the story, and then how low print run they were, and how it's hard to get any in very high grade. And then I thought, okay, I see the extra value in it now. At first, I scoffed at it and didn't pay it much attention. I thought it was just one of those things that people were saying on eBay. Um, Better covers, like I say, exclusive covers, that you can get with second, third, fourth, fifth printings, whatever. It may be considered the best cover out of all of them for the issue, you know. Um, Better colors, you know. There's a Hawkeye that was printed in red, but it looks better in purple, and purple is more attuned to the character. Hey, baby. Abby joining us here. Got your piece of bacon there. Oh, look at that. She actually went over. She knew I was going somewhere. She wanted to go with me. So she went over to mom's, and I had some stuff to drop off for her. And then, of course, get some leftover food that mom keeps for me in the freezer, like that bacon. And I'm just trying to get her to eat solid food right now, which she's eaten a little bit of solid food the last, 2, 3 days. Uh, it's kind of her stomach's kind of tore up somewhat. Uh, she's been drinking chicken broth. I think she's gotten stronger, better. She's definitely lost some weight, I think. Um, got all of her medicine except for half a pill down, and I'll get her the other half or whatever. Might just have to go one pill instead of one and a half. That's a very big pill. I know I have to half it. Uh, better gimmicks, maybe a giveaway, maybe it's in a box set or something. Sometimes like you might kind of like back in the day, you got the Marvel Legends figure with a reprint, behind it. Some of those, not necessarily the Marvel Legend ones, but other figures, things, can have gimmicks with them. First cover appearance. Sometimes a new character doesn't appear on the cover. It could be, that a second or third. I think it's Noel from like the Carnage books or whatever makes his appearance, like maybe on the fourth printing. So maybe it pays off to be Johnny come lately, in some of these. Of course, you want, condition uh always. Um Errors, if they have an error that's corrected, or an error that was recalled very quickly, that might be, something uh where a reprint, of something, a subsequent second, third, fourth printing, whatever, might be uh, misspellings on covers, things like that that should have never happened. CGC just this is not related, but just went through a price hike not too long ago. Uh, just thought I'd let you know that. Of course, I'd never go with CGC anyway, but yeah, the cost of doing business. Now, sketch cards. Sketch cards. I'll be working on. I want to finish just a few lines on this protobog. Um, I have another one here started of Doctor Enigma. Um, I've got. I want to divide this. I wanted to divide this one up in half. So I put my ink line so it'd be nice and dry for me to work on both sides of this for a new character called Fracture, which I do not have him designed yet, but I knew I wanted that much, so I put that on there. Um, I've been trying to find clinical names and actually I should have looked at the two. I've got delirium and paranoia. Well, I did another paranoia. So I had to do two of paranoia once I designed that out. Um, DC has a parasite. I thought, well, I can have a parasite, you know. Space portal, underwater portal, vortex, caretakers, a new one. Uh, these are kind of generic names, but they fill the bill in certain. And a character called Breakthrough, kind of had a concept about that. A man behind the door, Paradox, the manipulator, the unseen. I can just leave that one blank, right? Put that in the pile. Maybe not. Okay. The extremist. Uh, I can't tell you that one. I can't. Spoilers. Nope. The urge. Now I'm going to leave this one on the short pile here because the urge is pretty cool. Dragonfly, like I said the other day, Human Nightmare, Sandstorm, Adversary. These are all going to be new ones. Saboteur, the Technocrat, the Benefactor. I read some of these the other day. Mercenary, Surge, Hybrid, and then we get into Sea Demon, Flex, Nora Gray, Devil Flyer, Sweet Baby, Bystander, Midnight, Old Lady Midnight bunch, you know, Shadow Wing, which has also been called Quill. But yeah, we'll be drawing, inking, coloring. I'll be on topic list tonight, unless Abby takes a turn for the worse. I did not go on last week, and I hate to miss topic lists. I really do. One thing I do want to start is another bog round, pizza round, with the new proto bog. Those there. I really don't have that many rounds left, but I picked up a couple more recently and came out really clean. You know, no cheese, oil spots, or anything. That's always a good thing. Dr. Enigma is pretty simple um, concept, a little simple on coloring. Uh, Start with some very small curvy crackled dots around the face. Of course, if you're looking at different angles, he's going to look different. So I'm just going to define some of that. Kind of got that enough for the concept here. About 5 days ago. And I think there's just a little bit of coloring that needs to be done on it. And then we'll call this one finished. So today I'll probably work on some sketch cards. I do have tonight on top of this. I may be working on a interior page, a bog interior page. Um, do have a concept for framing, like I did with the ghost page, kind of like what I did with the Euphoria page there. I do have a bunch of these already, the margin framed in, as you can see back there. I've had that done. Um, I need to find my paper, and I will be doing that here pretty. I will be doing that here pretty soon. Some of this. I'm just gonna color Dr. Enigma here, since I don't have the whatchamacallit. Need to get with Ryan. I have messaged him over on Facebook. He's wanting to know what to go on with next, and I sent him a picture. Need to send him a file so that he can go in, and bring out those details if he needs to as reference. I want him to do some of the 43 members that was previously not assigned to anyone. So I think he can do well with that. is going to be one of the simpler. Yes. Simpler ones. But it is what it is. First drawing of a new character. Thought about just calling him Enigma. Everybody watched for about 22 minutes yesterday. Thanks for coming by and watching. I think there's been some interest maybe in what we've been doing, which is looking at my DVD collection. Some of it anyway. I mean, there's things I had forgotten that I actually owned, like I said, or things I know that aren't included. Like I've got all 10 seasons of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just because it's seminal. You know, I know it was one of those things that was, what can I say? I'm kind of a Ninja Turtle fan. Even that dribble that was the cartoon, you know. Light colors are hard to come by. These pastels have actually been pretty good. This will work. And watching a little bit of Deep Space Nine. I had to watch that up in my bedroom instead of downstairs, and I'm mostly downstairs with Abby of late. So, not watched too much of it. The last season of Deep Space Nine. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Guess I could give his energy ring around his face some color. Maybe some light color. Reticent to do that. It's kind of a black and white type thing. Kirby Crackle. And I'll put this raw silk or whatever. What is it? A raw silk color on there. Sort of peach color, I suppose. I don't know if I like that or not, but his face is supposed to be a void. So I can put some on his name tag there. There we go. Maybe some there. There we go. Lead the eye a little bit. Dr. Enigma is colored. The last one I completed was the Living Portal. Some of these are more abstract than others. I guess I'll finish up I could almost call this one finished, the Proto Bog. Looks good to me. And I could put some more detailing on it, but I don't think it really needs it. work. I'm fine with it the way it is. Some blank ones here. Doing them face up, apparently. There we go. A few totally blank ones. Yeah, the urge. The urge is like this conglomerate with his victims' faces, sort of protruding, in the body. You've seen stuff like that in the movies and stuff. It's like a dark cloud with screaming faces, or that's the concept behind him. Might as well start my drawing a protobog that I'll probably be working on. Probably take me some time to, takes me some time to finish a round. Um, I can generally get the better part of one done, depending on how complex it is on topicless. So other is a it's not very difficult to do. So what's everyone been up to today? Let's check the chat before I get too into this. Hell, the mighty chat. Hey, Elsie, I did send you the link over there on Facebook. Hey, Courtney, it's good to see you. Tomorrow I'll jump on and draw if there's drawing to be had. Okay. Gable, is that what you call crotch stream? Well, I've just been keeping busy with Abby. She's been my main focus, my main attention is to get her kind of out of the danger zone and feeling better. So it's hard to, see her suffer like she's been struggling. But glad that she got out with me today, and also um, walking around a little better. Uh, been trying to stay in the same room with her. Last couple of days, she's come up to bed. She's come in here. All good signs. Eating a little bit of solid food. It's kind of tore her stomach up a little bit, which I've been cleaning up in and out of the house somewhat. Been trying to do what I can. Uh, been a little lax on her medicine. Kind of give her a break. Not that from some of it seems to be hard on her. I think she's definitely lost some of that fluid, which is good. I'll be drawing this same character on an interior page here pretty soon this week. So to figure out the layout. Been doing a lot of praying, a lot of thinking. A lot of reflection. '26 will be 13 years. March 26 is the anniversary of when I first received. My friend brought me Abby. I got her at 3 months old. And we've been through quite a bit during that time. We've been through quite a bit together. You can well imagine. She goes to work with me every night. She went with me on my Atlanta trip last April. Did quite well. I don't know about this year. If I just don't know. That's kind of up in the air. Would I take her? She's still going to be around. I don't know. I'm hoping that she will get a lot better. I mean, I know it's a progressive thing with some of that. Seems to be. Like Bone says, just remain positive. You know, man, that's half the battle right there. Remaining positive during any trial or tribulation you might have. Hello, Mr. Boyd. Have you created something today? Get to it. Yeah, Eric and Boyd in the house. Love watching people create it. It's really the only thing I watch nowadays. A lot of people they like to see how the sausage is made. Um, it's basically doing a head and shoulders of the proto bog here. I don't know how much you can see of this. Unfortunately, it's kind of really light right now. There we go. Might catch the light. I like to generally hold things in my hand or have my board here, so I almost need like an over the shoulder cam, because even if it was here and this was down looking down, it's like I don't generally work that way. I mean, I guess I can, you know, but a lot of this stuff is smaller that I'm working on, or if it's like 17 by 11, I like to put it on my board and do whatever, just do my thing. So I like the physicality of it. I guess I could at least ink the lines here that I have already, so you can better see what I have. I can get a start on this for tonight's show. Sure, that's probably what I'll be working on topic list tonight. Hey, Elsie. Your camera is a little blurry today. That's okay.
Whose camera? My camera?
Yeah, your camera.
Well, doesn't look
It'll
blurry to
probably
me.
straighten up. There we go. It was when you first came in. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know much, man. What's going on with you? Finally, yeah, figured out how to get on here.
Good. Hope you stay this time. I'm just
Hang
working
in.
on a pizza round, and
You know,
if you're not busy all this week, we're going to be drawing
oh
all this
man,
week on the
yeah,
4 o'clock shadow.
just stream it all night, man.
Well, I got a 2 hour limit. I mean, I'd have to do 2 hours
Oh,
and then another 2 hour and another 2 hour and another 2 hour.
oh, okay. So
With
they
EV
changed it.
Mux. Now Restream wouldn't have to do that. I guess I could do these longer streams through Restream. I guess I could, but I knew I wasn't going to be drawing the whole time. I wanted to finish out my DVDs. Thought I was going to have some conversation with Shadow, but he's out in the chat.
Well,
Uh,
maybe
Talk
he'll
about Abby a
get
little
out
bit.
here.
Update people
Yeah,
on how Abby's doing. She went with me over to see Mom. She knew I was going to
cool.
probably leave. It's hard to fool her. So she walked
Oh
around the
yeah,
house with me. I said, "I guess you're going."
it's just like mine, and I'm not gonna pull my dog. It's
Well,
my
I mean,
hat.
she wanted to go the other
I
day, but
can't.
I just,
Yeah.
she don't need to go. It's bitter now. Today, a little bit warmer, sunny. Probably same with you, right?
Man, it's nice here. Yeah, cold but nice.
Yeah, but it's not as cold as what it has been.
Oh no, be
I mean,
thankful
it
for
got
small
down
things.
to, Mom said it got down last night to 16 here, I guess.
Wow. Yeah,
That's pretty cold.
that's pretty cool, man. I can even see the chat on this one.
Cool. You can't in Restream, or do you know? Well, I know
I
you
can in
can't
the
on.
one
I knew
StreamYard.
I knew you couldn't on
I couldn't see it on StreamYard.
StreamYard. Yeah. I
Well, hey
guess
man, if you're
you're
gonna be drawing, I'm gonna go get my camera. Huh?
okay.
Go ahead.
Uh,
I was just gonna-
I said I guess you had to pick up your granddaughter or granddaughters
I
today.
have to. Yes, it did.
Yeah,
Got to
got
see him.
yesterday
That's
off because
all.
it was a
Yeah,
Martin
I
Luther
was gonna
King
go get.
Day.
I was just gonna go get some of the paintings I was working on,
Okay,
and
all
since
right,
you're working, I figure I might as well work, huh?
sure. Hmm. Sounds good to me.
There's always hadn't been able to talk to you lately, so it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, I've been pretty focused on Abby,
I
and
understand.
just in my
On,
own little
on your
world.
phone, your phone doesn't probably needs you need to
Yeah, it needs
keep it up.
renewing. It was either that or get my latest cards printed up. And I got my latest cards printed up. I can do without phone service for a little bit.
Right? You know you don't have to.
I
You
do.
did get that.
Okay.
You did get that picture. All you got to do is ask, brother. I'm just saying, you got the
What?
photo and everything in Messenger, didn't you? And
Um.
I sent you a letter today.
Okay. No, I hadn't seen that. So
It's in the Messenger. The
okay,
everything you need to
I'll check it
know.
out. Yeah, I'm glad I made a sale on eBay. You gonna go get your
Oh,
paintings?
now I will.
He's probably got about that much Coca Cola left, and he'll have to leave here in a minute to go get another Coca Cola instead of getting it while he's in there. Think I had. You do you, boo. Whatever. Whatever. What's the little thing on KC and the Sunshine Band? The lead singer, a little 19-minute thing on him. I did not realize that he was in a car wreck in 1982. Uh, Still making music though, 50 years later. So, what are you saying, Gable? Unless we're doing stuff like this, we're drawing like we're going to be doing all this week and coloring and inking and stuff. You don't watch the show anymore? Is that it? You thought we had you for life, man. Apparently not. Not unless I'm drawing all the time. I mean, I assume that from your statement. Maybe I just assume wrong. I'm just kidding you about it anyway. That goes for anybody, you watch when you can, right? I mean, yeah, I get it. I think a lot of people are a lot of selective. I drift in and out. I'm here for comic creation. There you go. Of course, we don't always talk about comics. We might talk about Greenland or China or all kinds of stuff around here. But
We might talk about anything.
have you created something today? Get to it. Yeah. Well, I like to be well rounded.
I create something every day here lately. Would you like to see a few that I just completed? I've got three here. I think you'll like them because I started using color.
Sure.
I was I was talking to my friend Lee Goff,
Yeah.
and he was telling me that color might draw them in.
Mm, yeah. I wish I could make you larger, like I do on. Maybe I can. No, that's not it.
Um, and so I've kind of been using color.
That's great. I know it takes a little bit more time.
Oh yeah, these were about 4 hours each, man.
Different
After I had
thought
them,
process.
just the painting alone.
I watched a couple of early biblical. I watched David and Goliath from 1961 with Orson Welles. He plays King Saul, and watched a much earlier 20th century biblical movie called The Great Commandment, I believe, which was really good.
And I've got these I'm working on. I've got a couple of these that I've got several more canvases ready to be drawn. So
Hmm.
when I'm at home, I get a little more. I guess you'd call it chilled out.
Carrie says, "Wow, Elsie, that's incredible."
Well, thank you, Carrie.
Gave him finish shots. I dig it, Elsie.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's. I mean, Omer kind of got me doing all color again. I mean, I did some selected color pieces, and then scratch art. It was all color.
Right.
I think I did the scratch
Well,
art stuff for at least 2 years straight. You know, at least.
you were kind of prodding me to do color, and then I said, well, okay, I'll try it. And then I did a color, and the one I did in color, Lee said he wanted it. And he told me, he goes, I think that color will draw them into your paintings, and then they'll, you
Right.
know, instead of it taking away, he says it won't take away. He goes, that's not going to take away. It ain't
Well, I
nothing.
don't think that. I mean, were you saying that you thought it would take away?
Well, I was thinking it might take the art might take away from the message, and I didn't want that. I'm not
Okay.
talking about. I'm talking about the color might, you know, take away.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Uh, be a distraction.
Yeah, but then
But I
again, I
mean,
see his point too. I see what he was saying.
yeah, I mean, you're exactly. I mean, color can be. It's all in what you want to say, But I don't
Correct.
see any reason
True.
why
Oh yeah.
color should be a
Uh,
big distraction. You know.
if it's used right, it can be harmonious. Actually make
Well,
things.
I mean, you have to give it some thought, And
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
there's some artists I just want to put this background in there, and it's like, um, yeah, okay. So, what do you really want people to watch, look at? Do you want them to look at the principal character or what's going on here? It seems like that's what you're trying to show. Why
Yeah.
are you giving why are you giving such emphasis to the background, which really is just, I mean, if it's a cityscape, and part of the environment or jungle or underwater, I mean, I get it. That's important
Well,
to
yeah. That's
establish, but
totally
other than
different.
that, it
Yeah.
doesn't need to distract about the main principal thing. What are you? Oh, I want a beautiful background. Okay.
Well,
What about the
but
rest of it? It
here's the
needs
whole
to
my
not.
whole point. I'm a lot of times Rex this way. An artist should pay as much attention to his background as he does his main character, if not more on the main character. Not to say less on the background, but less emphasis and draw you to
Okay,
it kind of.
here's an example. You're trying to teach art to students, right? And I'm behind you in the background going, that's just a distraction. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? it does not
Oh
help
yeah,
the principal thing of what you're trying to do. And a lot of artists don't
exactly.
get that. They were like, "Oh, I want the background." Okay, but is that what you're really trying to say? My entire life has been a drawathon.
Well,
Just saying,
and see,
says Glenn Flynn.
Rex, you and I know that the background itself might be a painting. Just a painting in itself. Why do you need anything else? People try to get too convoluted and they get too much going on.
Cable says, "Have you created something today, Glenn? Get to work." Yeah, get to work. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and catch up this week, and
I'll help you,
hope,
man.
huh? Yeah.
I'll
Well, I
help you
mean,
get
when
caught up.
you
I have fun. I mean, it's
I
work.
mean, when you got a family member, and I count my dog as a family member, she's the only family I've
Exactly.
got that's immediate here, and has been with me and doing everything with me for 13 years almost. Just days away from celebrating 13 years with her. Um, my concerns have been on that, and also, given great thought to the shows that I've been doing, which have been less, but I want them to be quality shows, good content. I would show my art here, but I don't have the tech. Uh,
What's that?
that's what Glenn said.
Oh,
He doesn't have the means to do it.
oh, we're sorry,
Um,
brother.
but yeah, I missed being on topic list, but I got, you know, last week. I always hate to miss it. That might have been 2 weeks in a row. I just can't remember. I'm not caught everyone. And when I'm working, of course, I don't have the opportunity. But so that makes it, this time of year a
With
little bit
everything.
more.
Oh, there you go.
Huh?
We lost you to an icon and you came right back.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was wild.
It
Okay,
was.
all right. I was just saying that, I don't always have the opportunity to be on topic lists. Unless at work it rains me out. You know,
Yeah.
um, and that rarely happens. Uh, and so, there's a big portion of the year that I don't get a chance to do topic lists, but I try and make it every week if I can. Uh, Sometimes um, it's just,
Not possible.
well, I mean, it's sometimes I cop out and don't do it. I mean, I'm in bed, I'm tired, or
Well, I mean, that too.
like last week, I thought, well, I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'm not, you know, I need to be in here with Abby.
Take
Um,
care of my baby, man.
yeah, take care of my baby.
That's right. She's
She wasn't
helpless
even
without
coming
you.
in here like this. She's laying right there right now. She wasn't
She's
even doing
helpless
that
without
last
you,
week.
bro.
Huh?
That dog's helpless without you. That is a baby. I don't care what nobody said. It's like my dog. I mean, not totally helpless, but they couldn't feed themselves. They couldn't unless they'd be wild animals, and they're domesticated animals, and they're not meant to be wild,
Right.
and they'd get hurt. Coyotes drag that baby off quicker than you know what.
Okay. You might trigger somebody with that, but hey,
Coyotes, I'm about 5 or 6 coyotes, bro. You know they would.
okay. I hope Ryan's not listening because that's actually what happened to his dog. So thanks for the reminder.
That's
Anyway,
horrible. I
Huh?
seen a pit bull
Oh God!
grab
Can
his
we
old
drop
woman's
it?
baby. I don't want to hear about
There's no way to be
that.
subtle, is there? It's
I'm
like, can we
sorry.
not talk about that on
I'll
here?
drop it.
About coyotes killing
I just
dogs?
want to change it to something else.
Okay. I just didn't
Okay.
know why you couldn't catch the hint there. Wow. Anyway, Saboteur Comics in the house. Good to see you, Saboteur. Let's see where I'm going with that piece there. Based on a Creatures on the Loose cover, I believe. At least this version of my character. Sort of used for inspiration. But yeah, we'll be doing this all this week. You can come in and jabber and draw and
Yeah, the link worked good.
good. I hope it. Hope
It's
we.
just my
I mean, it's
phone.
been
It's just my phone. Yeah.
so works good with your tablet, not so great with your phone.
What I mean is, I could listen to you and watch it and chat, but I can't get on it because once I tried that, that's when everything went nuts. Really. I don't know
Again,
what
they
it
did
was. I think
clarify it for me.
Homer said something in the very beginning that you sent two links, and one of the
Okay, I'm
links worked,
past
one of
all
them
that.
didn't.
I think I'm past all
Yeah,
that.
well, it was
Yeah.
taking me. Okay, well then don't worry about it.
So
I'm good
again,
now.
I'll offer the question again. Is it working for your phone and your tablet, or one or the other?
As far as what we're doing right now, my tablet,
Oh, okay.
watching you and
Doesn't
talking
work
on
with
the
your
chat.
phone.
When I talk on the chat and that's it, and just listen to you,
Oh,
not
okay.
like this.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's what we're talking about. You're able to get on. Um, and Restream, it'll probably do fine. You know, I'll probably just go with Restream tomorrow. I've just been getting used to EV Mux,
Right.
and that was recommended by Death Metal Hero. He uses EV Mux, and it's been and it works for Shadowhawk. Now, see, if I started out with Restream, then that cuts out my co-host at the very beginning of the show, or at the show. Restream is great, yeah, but it doesn't work with Shadowhawks. That's why I've been using it, and I've been using EV Mux and limiting myself to 2 hours. Which right now I'm kind of happy to limit myself with 2 hours. You know, Rex, have you got a picture of Hopper at to hand? Um, Hopper on the campaign. I mean, there's multiple hoppers up on the campaign. Um, I will drop the link. I see you back there, Doc. Hey, Doc,
Gentlemen, how are you?
you
Brother
came
Doc.
in like silent running.
Elsie, good to see you, sir. Rex, a pleasure.
Thank you, man. It's good to see you, sir. I saw you the other day, but I wasn't actually able to talk to you,
Yep,
so
yep,
it's good.
yep.
Is that okay, Carrie?
That
If
was
I
a good.
just drop the link to the campaign, there's several hoppers up there on the campaign. Doc, have you created something today? Get to work, says
Uh,
Gable Penny Shop.
I have been working since before
He's
the
able to
sun
chill
came up.
out, man, and tell him to get to work.
I've been
Since the
working
sun came up.
since
Wow.
before the sun came up,
Oh,
and
before.
and
Mm.
here in just a few minutes, I'm going to go and help a young man edit his book, Stephen B.
Oh, yeah. Which book is that?
His next one is Crypts and Legends, I think issue number 3.
He's also been working on that car book, right?
Yeah, but that's a back burner. He finished Last Days of the Bad Moon for Billy Power Max.
Right.
I was editing that book, but that was too much on my plate. So Anthony's handling
Mm-hmm.
that. I'll handle Crypts and Legends, and
Yeah.
we'll be good.
What was that car book called? Do you know?
Rev. Rum,
That's what I
rum.
thought it was. That's what I thought it
Yeah.
was. Yeah. And is that finished?
I don't know. He put it on the back burner to get the next Crips and Legend out, and
Oh, okay.
Last Days of the Bad Moon because he was getting paid to do that. So,
Right.
hello,
Great.
Carrie.
I
Good to
mean,
see you, darling.
seems like his art's been leveling up too. Been, he's one of those that stays pretty busy.
Yeah, and I still say he does some of the best layouts I've ever seen.
Hmm.
That's good.
Good story.
Um, did you go out to eat last night?
No, no, we just stayed at home.
You got sardines.
I I ate something other than the sardines, but I don't remember what now. It wasn't very memorable, obviously.
That long ago, eh?
It wasn't that memorable.
Wow. Okay.
But no, the wife didn't feel like going anywhere. She's already laying down, so
Hmm.
I'll probably just go make a PBJ here in a little bit and call it
There
good.
you go.
Either that or just order out, bro.
If I had any bread, I'd probably make one too. Uh, but I've been trying to save the peanut butter for Abby for her medicine.
Yeah, yeah. I loves me some peanut butter. Not gonna lie.
I
Oh
meant to
man, I
ask
got
Mom if she
jars
had
of it, buddy.
Yeah, it's
one of
good
those.
stuff, Rilsey. Good stuff.
And it'll last forever.
Yeah,
What'll last forever?
Pretty much. Peanut butter.
get a big old jar of peanut butter. I
Mm.
like to make the old peanut butter and syrup sandwiches or peanut butter and honey like they used to make in the school system down here. I'll throw some of those together
Oh yeah.
just for nostalgia, Elsie, and have it with
Woo.
some vegetable soup.
Sometimes I just want my pizza cut in squares just to remind
Amen.
me of school.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that square pizza.
Carrie, your prayers are always welcome and coveted. So yes, please feel free to pray for both of us.
Amen. This old world needs it.
Yeah,
We all need it.
yep. Peanut butter and syrup or peanut butter and honey on a sandwich,
Yeah,
and
honey's
do it
good.
right.
Now, honey's like the school, but I have to admit I'm a little partial to that molasses too.
But that would be great too. I don't have any molasses though. Doggone it!
Yeah,
I
that's
love that
hard to.
stuff.
I mix it with butter and mash it up and just put it on toast.
Yeah, yeah. So, Carrie, you don't know because you're UK, but the school systems across America used to serve a meal that was either vegetable soup or tomato soup, and with it, you got a peanut butter and syrup or peanut butter and honey sandwich. And they had
Yeah.
sat together so long that the syrup started
Oh,
to soak through the bread, and you
yeah.
dip it in the soup, and oh man, it was good.
Oh man. Mercy, make your toenails curl. Hey man, in the morning, man, the ladies there would make homemade cinnamon rolls, big ones, and
Yep.
just douse
Yeah.
them with. Oh
Now
my
those homemade
goodness.
yeast rolls they made, they don't do it
Oh,
anymore,
yeah.
but they were these big old giant fluffy yeast rolls.
Yes.
And then on Friday, no Thursdays, they would mash them down, the leftover ones, and load them up
Man,
with pizza sauce and pepperoni and cheese and bake them in the oven. And
man, they
oh
didn't
my
let nothing go to waste.
They
So
man,
repurposed a lot of things. Yeah.
we'd have gotten fist fights over them pizzas. I'm just gonna tell you.
I'm telling you, yeah. Hey, people said I don't like this. I said, put it right here. I might end up with 4 or 5 big old slices.
Yeah,
They don't like it. Okay, that's my luck.
Tree Goblin says we had spotted dick for afters in school, and Carrie says Americans eat like pregnant women. I imagine some of that would sound strange, Carrie, but as long as you're putting tuna and prawns and corn on pizza, I don't want to hear nothing.
I
Well,
said,
you're just as
tuna.
bad. You're just as bad with your mayo and banana
See,
sandwiches.
there you go again, Rex. A sandwich automatically comes with mayo unless it's a
Yeah,
sweet
yeah, yeah,
sandwich.
yeah.
So it's
Jesus.
just a banana sandwich. Get over
Jesus.
yourself.
I like banana and peanut butter myself,
That's good too, but uh, if I'm gonna
but
do peanut
not
butter,
mashed up. Not mashed up. I like
right?
them sliced on top of there.
Yeah. If I don't do the syrup with the peanut butter, then
Yeah.
it's got to be strawberry preserves.
Oh yeah, man. I grew up on that.
Strawberry preserves forever. Yep.
My
Although
mom loved strawberries, so everything we had was strawberries,
yeah,
buddy.
every now and then I like some apple jelly too. That stuff's good, or apple
I
butter.
like
Ooh,
apple butter
yeah,
myself.
man,
Yeah,
that's good stuff.
butter.
Y'all got apple butter over in the UK, guys?
If you
And
don't, y'all,
I
sorry
don't,
for you.
yeah, I don't know why they call it apple butter. There's no butter in it.
Nah, it's like cinnamon apple mush.
Yeah, yeah, and it's yummy.
It's good, boy.
Somebody didn't eat before he came on.
I've never had Marmite, Carrie. I don't know what is Marmite. Is that a
Big old
Um,
cheeseburger.
it's what now?
Oh,
yeah,
you
you
said
don't want
somebody didn't
Marmite.
mention.
It's almost like meat resin. It's very strong. Doesn't take very much to put on like bread or whatever you're going to put it on. It's pretty strong, pretty
You eat
savory,
you eat peanut
salty.
butter and meat, and you're calling me
Ugh.
weird? Ugh.
Ugh.
I mean, they'll probably slap me down and tell me it's not like that. But we have applesauce in a jar, not a butter.
It's not.
Marmite,
It's not.
Vegemite,
It's
yeast
not.
extract spread.
Not applesauce, man.
Yeah,
Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it.
apple butter is thick apple kind of cinnamon. It's like a jelly, but
Almost like a paste.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's very spreadable. It's very sweet. It's like
Ketchup, like ketchup. It's like ketchup.
yeah, and it tastes like apple pie.
Oh, it's so good. No, we ain't talking about no applesauce and butter
Oh,
and none of that stuff. No.
looking good, Rex.
Yeah, I'm doing this story that picks up where Grave Tales leaves off, where uh basically he's coming apart, where he's kind of going back
Oh, okay.
to the ground, sort of melting,
Ooh,
whatnot.
I'm melting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Carrie
And
says Marmite isn't meat. Bovril is considered a meat spread, and it tastes like gravy. Tree Goblin says Marmite beef extract kinda. It's supposed to be about 1 teaspoon in something like a stew. So it's something to just enhance the meat flavor in a stew,
Like bouillon or something.
I reckon.
yeah, I got some chicken broth, you know, already mixed up, but I got some that in powder form too, and beef as well for Abby. She
Yeah, I
Oh,
keep big
not
old
only
jars.
that, man.
I keep big old jars of beef and chicken bouillon powder in the cupboard, and
Mhm.
I won't
Like,
hesitate to make a cup of hot broth and have it on a
it'll
cold day.
last forever, man.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it.
it's good
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, to have around, I mean, it's not like something, even if you eat it every day, you could have a lot of it. And if
Yeah,
something happens, you'd have it,
yeah, it'll go a good long way.
kind of like beef jerky.
Right,
uh,
right.
love some jerky.
I don't.
Used to make a lot of
I
jerky.
like beef jerky. What I hate is how stringy it is. It'll get caught in your teeth. So like if I'm out
Yeah.
somewhere eating it, I got to get home and find some floss quick.
Wow. I can see that.
Beef drippings on bread back in Rex's day, says Tree Goblin.
I like some. Look, man, some
Ah,
roast
sausage.
beef with the drippings at the end, at the
Ooh,
bottom with
what
some
the
bread.
man?
That I can make a meal out of
Ah,
that.
You better believe it.
It's
And now,
coronary on a biscuit, but it's oh my god,
now
so
Tree
good.
Goblin and Carrie, I'm going to ask you guys. Do you guys have sloppy joes?
Hmm.
Because if you don't have
Mm,
sloppy joes, I'll be praying for you.
I will be too.
Yeah, they're sloppy joes. I crave one of those every now and then.
Ooh, man, every now and then I'll make a big old pan full of that.
Oh, you're good and hungry.
Yeah. Actually,
That'll
I'm
go
not
a long
hungry.
way. It'll fill you up. That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
good
yeah.
stuff.
You're not hungry? Is that what you said, Doc?
Yeah, I'm not hungry right now.
Yeah.
Um, Tree Goblin says no, they don't have sloppy joes. Uh,
Oh my.
order yourself.
Shall
It's
we
not.
start? Should we start right now,
y-
Father? Hopefully, sloppy joes will be made available to Tree Goblin. In Jesus' name, I
over
pray.
in England for all the hungry folks.
Hmm.
Yes. Because you can't tell me they couldn't ship cases and cases and cases and some ground beef and feed an army of people, man.
Tree Goblin, brown yourself some ground beef, scrambled ground beef, and drain it real well, and then add in.
Yes.
Order yourself a can or two of Manwich sauce off of
Yes.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Yeah.
in the UK, we'll have it.
Doc,
Yeah.
I think they've changed. I mean, Doc Mammoth used to be pretty chunky with the
Yeah,
green peppers or whatever. Now it's mostly sauce. I mean, they've really cut back. At
yeah,
least
yeah.
it's not what
You
it used
still
to
get
be.
good sloppy Joe though.
That's right. Sloppy Joe or a Manwich.
Yeah, and Del Monte makes a pretty good
About
mix.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can't get that, what you can do is half mustard, half ketchup, and a tablespoon of brown sugar. Mix that up real good, and put it in with your ground beef, and put that on a hamburger bun. And ooh, you'll thank me in your prayers.
Ooh
Yes, you
wee.
will.
You thank me.
You'll be finding ways to make more of that
Uh huh.
because it ain't that expensive.
I don't know what bolognese is, but it is. It's not minced beef. It's scrambled and browned. Yankees call it a loose meat sandwich.
Hmm.
Loose.
Yeah, up in the Great Lakes states.
Hmm.
I don't put cheese on mine, Caleb, but that is. I mean, I do every now and then. It's good, especially a nice sharp cheddar.
Oh, geez, is always good, Doc. Come on now.
Cheese
Sometimes,
on what?
sometimes you just want to sloppy Joe straight, though.
Sloppy Joe? Yeah, I
Oh,
don't even
dude, I
think
don't
about the
put
cheese
cheese
and
on
sloppy
sloppy
Joe.
Joe. I didn't realize you was talking about sloppy
Yeah,
Joe.
yeah. Now, there's another thing that's common in the South, and I don't know about up y'all's way. But if you have apple pie, you throw it on the grill and grill a slab of cheese on top.
I hanker for a
Ooh,
hunk of cheese.
I
mercy. Oh, that's so good.
A good grilled cheese sandwich. Oh,
don't. Yeah, but I don't know what bolognese is, Carrie. You keep using that word without defining it. What is it? She
What
says
is it
it's a
exactly?
sauce used in making spaghetti bolognese. I've never had it. Have you guys?
No. I
not
mean,
that. I
We
mean,
have
I've
I've had
heard
bologna.
of it, but not
Prego. I've had Prego, but
Prego. Oh my God. Okay. Uh,
well, when you're making spaghetti,
no, it's all good.
Prego, and what's the other one? Ragu.
Mm-hmm.
you just
But
gonna make it yourself, Ray.
I just like making my own sauce for spaghetti.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, one's a banana and one's an orange, and neither are the same. It's so far off the topic.
What are you even talking about, Rex? What do you mean?
We were talking bolognese or whatever sauce and whatever
Bolognese?
else he said had not. I mean, I've had.
No.
Spaghetti.
Tree Goblin is saying
What
it
did
right
you
now.
have?
He says
Oh,
bolognese.
Prego.
Yeah,
Uh,
Tree Goblin says bolognese is a red meat Italian sauce. Yeah, okay.
oh,
It's a marinara.
okay. Yeah, I guess I've had that. Yeah.
So to backtrack, Carrie, you were saying you eat a peanut butter and marinara sandwich? Lord help.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that would
Wow.
hurt.
Well, I
That would
mean, I
hurt.
could see that. That would kill
No,
some of the.
she didn't say bolognese. She said Marmite. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, Marmite. Yeah.
No, we can handle that.
Well, I could see where the peanut butter would, I had never heard of peanut butter with chili, peanut butter sandwiches with chili. Uh,
I corrected myself, Carrie.
but apparently that's a
Well, if
thing.
it's with the chili, I mean, you don't put chili on the peanut butter
Right.
sandwich,
No, you
right?
eat it with the chili, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, it's good. Yeah. It's good with
Well,
any kind of soup, chili, any kind of,
Now with
I
chili,
love
fellas, I got to tell you, it's either Fritos, saltines, or cornbread.
yeah.
it. It's saltine.
Hey, Omer Glitch. Yep, we got that clarified. Bolognese is just marinara sauce. So if I'm ever in England, I know what to get.
You know what it is.
But I won't be doing beans on toast. I'm just putting that out there right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that either.
Nah, nah. Just put them on a plate and give me a spoon or a fork or something.
Yep, yep.
Now, you could always slather the toast with butter and put some apple butter on it. Boy, that'd be real good.
I was never an apple butter person, but
Ooh, I love it.
Ooh, man. Waffle House has that raisin toast. Get some apple butter on there.
Oh, Lord
Oh,
have
I know
mercy
you like
on
it.
me.
You know.
Oh,
good stuff.
hey, I'll tell you this too. The first time I ever had this was when I was in the Navy, and they served it every other meal, and it was bread pudding
Yeah.
with raisins in it.
Red pudding. Oh,
And when I went in the Navy, I was skin and bones. I was 6'2", 156 pounds. So they put me on heavy rations, right, to bulk me up. So I had to have that with every meal. And the first time they put it on my plate, I didn't eat it. I was like, ooh, but I got yelled at really bad. So next time I got it, I ate it. I was like, oh my God, where's this been all my life?
Yeah.
learn to like it real quick.
Yeah, the full English breakfast isn't too terribly different from what a full Southern breakfast is,
No, not really.
but we do the bacon, sausage, grits, eggs, sometimes hash browns with it, toast,
Yeah.
or an English muffin.
Or,
Hmm.
yeah.
I like a
We
good
do like
English
our
muffin.
English muffins.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I like with cream, strawberry cream cheese on top of it, soaked with butter.
It's
Ooh.
good stuff. Good stuff. How did we turn into the food channel?
Elsie's here. He can always talk food.
No,
I
you
do know
started,
what's
Rex.
good after 69 years.
You asked me what I had to eat yesterday.
He
That's how.
Yeah,
started.
besides the sardines.
Yeah, those were good sardines too. Not gonna lie.
Well, maybe you'll grace one of Shadowhawk's sardine streams and eat sardines with him.
Yeah, I was gonna do that one time and we missed each other. That was the day he got down on that spicy one and it kicked his
Yeah, that was the funniest.
ass.
I
Elsie was on
started
there with him.
watering.
Yeah. Now that's a spicy meatball without the meatball.
Kidding, man. Whew.
And yeah, we do that too, Carrie. We'll have breakfast for dinner sometimes.
Anytime.
Yeah, breakfast is good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
why Waffle House stays open 24 hours a day, baby.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I was thinking
That's
about that. I
it.
drove by Waffle House, I believe, yesterday. or the day before yesterday, I think it was, and I thought Waffle House is probably going to be pretty safe.
Hmm.
It's a lot of these fast food places are going to be curtailed, and maybe Waffle House, but Waffle House is that comfort food. I don't think they'll be hurt as bad as, say, McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic, some of these places that are,
Hurt by
frankly,
what?
you can go down and order a steak for what you pay for a hamburger anymore, just about.
Hurt by what? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, you don't have to be in California with Gavin Newsom where they're paying
Oh
$20
yeah, yeah, yeah,
a person to work it for there's a lot of chains that are in trouble.
yeah,
People are eating more healthy, and they're also not eating out as much. They're conserving money
yeah.
that they don't no longer have. Is
So
what I'm picking up.
Rex, I was watching the weather, and you look like
Mhm.
you're in the clear from this big old ice storm coming in. But Elsie, you might be getting some of it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
usually what else he gets, I get, but not
Well,
always.
well, I mean, I don't know exactly where you're at in Arkansas.
Northeast Arkansas, yeah.
Yeah. Um, we're gonna get it here. So
Mm.
we've got all electric heat. So if the
I can
power
deal
goes
without
out here,
that.
we gotta bounce out of here.
Yeah. Well, see, Abby's been going outside, and even though it's cold, she'll lay down for a little bit
Hmm.
to kind of get her breath or whatever. And it'd be cold, and I sure don't want her out there on the ice,
Yeah.
you know, for too long.
Yeah, Rex.
Pneumonia.
Before you take her out,
Uh-huh.
take a towel, throw it in your dryer, and get it good and hot. And when she comes in from the cold, wrap her up in it.
I've been doing that. I've been putting a blanket over her. Yeah.
Yeah, but throw it in the dryer first. Make it warm.
I can't do that. My dryer's broke.
Oh,
Oh
I'm gonna
well,
have to
my.
get it
I
fixed.
know her size. If you get a towel and fold it, you
Hmm.
can throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I don't think she's been getting that cold,
It's
but
gonna get that cold, is what I'm telling you.
well, she won't be staying out there like that with it that cold.
Okay.
Trust me.
Yeah, I don't do eggs and gravy either, Tree Goblin. Caleb, are you eggs, roasted potatoes? Oh, roasted potatoes with gravy, and then eggs on the side. I don't know that I've ever had that.
But I would have it.
I would absolutely get down. Look, you put a plate in front of me with that on it.
Look,
Tear it
if
up.
it's called FOOD, Elsie's pretty good with it. There's not that much that he won't eat. Let's be let's be clear.
Rex, they put the name brand on sale.
Oh, well. No more Dr. Thunder for you, huh?
All right.
Got the background in.
Okay, wait a minute. BS and GS with hash browns on top, then eggs on top. I don't know what BS and GS are.
Yeah, that's right. Me neither.
I ate anything but gristle.
Yeah.
Hey, my dad would even eat gristle.
Hey,
I
I eat the
won't.
marrow and the bone when it comes to a roast. Hell
I do.
yeah.
Oh, biscuits and gravy. Yeah, biscuits and gravy is awesome.
Oh yeah, awesome.
But that
Sausage gravy.
our biscuits are what you
White.
guys call scones. So
Scum.
We got big old fluffy biscuits with white sausage gravy all over it, man.
yeah, man.
Pepper. Woo, good stuff. See, it's worth living here just for the food, man.
Hell, ooh, I almost said a dirty word. I'm trying not to do that no more. Heck yeah.
It's hard. It's hard, man.
Yeah, there's very little that I don't like. I will not eat cow liver. I just don't care for it. I don't like beets. and I don't like olives.
Do not like green eggs and ham.
Well,
Other than that,
what about chicken fried chicken gizzards? Come on now.
yeah, I mean,
Come on.
absolutely.
Oh,
But I prefer chicken livers. Get a whole big old 20-piece basket and some hot
they're
sauce.
pretty good too. They're
Jeez.
pretty good too.
KFC used to do gizzards and livers.
Yeah, they did.
Then they stopped doing gizzards, and
Yeah,
now they have stopped doing liver
yeah.
livers. What about beans and toast? Nope, hard pass. I'll
Don't
eat
need the morning gas.
I'll eat the beans and I'll eat the toast, but not beans on toast.
Yeah, not together.
I don't, then again, I mean, it might be good. Who knows? It might be
Depends
good.
on the beans, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
just
think
looks
that
like pinto beans to me,
what we call pork and beans is what I think they
or
put
pork
on.
and beans. Yeah,
Um,
that's what I meant to say.
Beans on toast is basically proper pizza, says Tree Goblin.
Proper pizza?
That's a stretch.
What?
I don't think Evil
that's,
Knievel can make that leap, Tree Goblin.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Wow.
Ooh, beanie weenie. Caleb says, "Do the beans have cut up hot dogs in them?"
No. No.
That's beanie weenie.
We want bacon in ours, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. Bacon and beans.
You
Oh,
can get it when you can get it.
It's at the store. All you gotta do is go buy it.
Um. Okay.
see, Elza, you say go buy it. I don't do that no more. I order food and they bring it to the front door in the grocery bags.
Well, that same thing. They
Yeah,
order it, buy it.
we fell in love with that 5 years ago. And we ain't never looked back. I ain't set foot in a store.
Mm.
Christmas time, we got
The
a
time,
traffic jam in
time
the front yard with a UPS truck and a FedEx truck and the post office.
Doc says it's time's worth more than that.
Yeah, time is my most precious commodity.
It's all bar.
Hey, Ryan's in the house. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you.
Brian,
Hey Ryan, you need me to send you that file probably to blow those images up. But we need to get together and talk
Oh,
about your next
absolutely
assignment.
the mayo, Caleb, for the coleslaw. It's got to be mayo, and I
Please,
like it really, really finely chopped up, and I like it on a little bit on the sweet side.
I will kick you.
Love coleslaw. It's good stuff. But Rex
Do
doesn't
you
eat
like German?
coleslaw
Do
or
you like German coleslaw?
no. I like German potato salad.
Oh, potato. That's what I meant. Yeah, the potato salad. Yeah.
go down to Catfish Cabin down the street here in Jackson. The best coleslaw you'll ever put in your mouth. You won't care. You just give me a bucket of that, and you sit there and just shovel it
Yeah.
in.
You can have mine.
I will. I'll have it
I know
all.
you will. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Carrie. We all had the quick and easy, the down and dirty stuff we could make.
Damn and dirty.
Like the quick down and dirty we would do to feed a whole lot of folks is the chili mac, where you make some mac and cheese, brown some ground beef,
Mm,
throw a
mm.
little extra cheese on there, maybe a can of diced up tomatoes, throw it in the oven and bake it.
What?
Everybody got some.
But it would
There wouldn't
really
nobody be complaining, would they?
no, but that really stretches your ground beef. If you haven't got a lot and you got a lot of folks to feed, it'll stretch it out for you.
Make, you can take crackers and make a good old meatloaf too.
Oh my goodness,
Hmm.
yeah. It's one of my favorite dishes, Elsie. I love meatloaf.
Meatloaf
Hey,
sandwich
Now, does con carne mean with meat or without? Because I like
with
chili
meat.
with
we're,
no beans, just
we're,
meat.
we're carnivorous around here. We gotta have
Um,
meat.
yeah, I'm sorry. It's got to have beans in it.
I don't put beans in my chili,
I do. Hell yeah.
just meat.
Hmm.
I put both.
And when I'm really feeling it, I'll do the ground beef, and then I'll also do beef tips in the chili. It's
Ooh,
slow
Well,
cook it
you
for
can't go
hours.
wrong there.
Slow cook it for
no,
hours, boy.
not at all.
Slow cook.
Why not just get a steak, a strip steak, and cut it up in little cubes and put it in?
I've done that.
It'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yep. You got a little leftover
Oh,
roast,
buddy.
chop it up, throw it in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Catch all. Before you know it, you'll have mulligan stew. I think that's
that's
what you
probably
do with
some good
mulligan
stuff.
stew, isn't it?
I don't know that I've ever had a specific dish called mulligan stew.
Mulligan stew, I believe you just keep adding to the pot what you have, you know?
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
And Charles taught me about a soup. He says it's called an 8-day soup. He says that you make
Yeah.
you soup and you base and you just keep adding into it every
Yeah,
day.
it's
Add a
kind of
little
like
bit
that.
more.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
remember Fred Sanford said, "Oh, we got company coming. We throw another cup of water in the soup."
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Carrie says, "Okay, Doc, try this: beef chili on top of burger topped with cheese and served in a bread." Oh, good Lord, yes! Chili burgers are a
Sounds good to
thing.
me.
There's a very famous
They're a
restaurant here in
thing here.
Atlanta.
You go down and order one.
Yeah, there's a very famous
Just
restaurant
order
here. You
one.
can look it up. It's called the Varsity. Been around forever, and they are famous for their chili dogs and their chili burgers.
Hmm.
Oh, Lord have mercy, it's good.
Ooh.
The varsity.
When Louis Grizzard, the great Louis Grizzard, if you don't know who that is, I feel sorry for you. Um, he was trapped in Chicago as the publisher of the newspaper up there, and he dated a girl who was a stewardess based out of Atlanta. And he said she broke up with me when she figured out I was using her to smuggle me varsity chili dogs.
Mm.
How dare you?
Carrie says she loves how you say things, Elsie. Tree Goblin says I used to know an old guy that had food on the cooker for weeks, always adding to it. If it don't kill
Just
you.
like my grandma.
Hmm.
It's like all the things they freak out about today. I grew up 69 years ago and none of it killed me. I went swimming in
You
the
ain't
front
grown up
yard when it
yet.
went got
Yeah.
flooded out there. We'd just go swimming.
Yep.
We'd get up and we'd walk miles out in the woods and, little
Hmm.
kids, 3
Yep.
years old, man. There wasn't nobody around
Ryan
except for
says
Mamie and little boy. They'd
Ryan
come
Ryan
around.
says a mulligan in golf is a do over. Does that have something to do with the stew? It might. Don't know. She likes the
Dang.
way, Elsie, that you,
Oh,
you
in the
say
scrap.
things instead of things.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cheers, Elsie.
Yeah, got to go get another one and getting us some more paint.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Get your thing on, Elsie.
That Memphis
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yes, by the way, that is a traditional Tennessee Southern accent you're hearing, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't
Uh,
blame me.
And Rex has got that not typical Arkansas accent. Arkansas is usually a little thicker. But
Mm.
that's if you get closer to the Ozarks, I think, right?
Uh,
Starts getting thicker.
how about RJ? He's there.
R.J. Carter.
Critical Blast.
Yeah, his accent's very flat. He's got a nice flat accent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's there in the Ozarks
I
at
didn't know
at
that.
what do you call it.
Ozarks just sounds like a place where hillbillies would live, Rex.
Oh wow, we're almost out of time. Almost at the 2 hour mark.
Yeah, you are.
I will be on topic list tonight and be working on this bog piece. I guess, unless I, get something else going on.
Yep. I think I'm going to go ahead and when we get out of here, I'm going to go ahead and send Stephen B a link and edit this book.
Oh, there you go. And what book is that again, Doc?
That's one of your better pieces, Rex. I like that. Make one
Oh,
suggestion for you.
sure.
Between his eyes, where you've got the little U shape coming down, split
Yeah.
that in half with a little right between his eyes.
Yeah.
Put a little vertical line up in there.
I want some definition, huh?
Matthew Creek in the house. What's up? Crake. Sorry. What's up, Crake?
Hey, Matthew.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go, Rex, and get to work on this book with Stephen B. And that next book for him is going to be Crypts and Legends, Volume 3. I will tell her, Carrie. I absolutely will. I think she's going back to doing her show in February also. We all just decided everything's so busy in January. We just decided to give each other a little break for the month of January. And check
Well,
out the Night Slayers over on Kickstarter.
Join us all this week. We'll be doing draw streams all this week. We'll kick it off. Had some good conversation.
Talk about
For a couple
food.
hours a day, every day.
Talk about food for an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care what you talk about, ute fay, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't care.
Etouffee.
Yeah,
Ooh, I do like some Cajun food too, Rex.
yeah.
Cajun, oolah.
Definitely go check out Mike's book on. Sign up for it. Kickstarter.
Mike, you mean Matthew?
Matthew. Yeah, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Matthew. Yeah.
Check out
Sorry about
Night
that.
Slayers over on Kickstarter and pick
Mm.
yourself up a copy of A Damn Dirty Thing anywhere books are sold. Barnes and Noble, Amazon. Yeah, and if you're not subscribed to Flip City Magazine, you should be. Amen, Carrie. Hey, I'll let you in on a secret, Carrie. Nobody knows this. John Dillard's doing a spread for Flip City.
Oh, awesome! I wish he would talk to me. You need to get him to talk to me.
Well, if I see him again, I will. I don't see him often.
Yeah, yeah. If you ever see him, say Rex really needs to talk to you.
I will do it, Rex. I
Yeah,
will do it.
I appreciate it.
And while you're on Kickstarter, you can sign up for Path of the Pale Rider,
There
or
you
you
go.
can
What
get the.
number is that? Probably
Or,
about 7 or 8 by now.
and I think you can get the back issues there also. I'm not sure, but yeah, what I don't, I have no idea what number she's on, but Lori Calcaterra and
Yeah.
Carissa Grant just crank out the books. So Worthy Chaos and Path of the Pale Rider, good long running series.
Well, dare I say